What is up, YouTube? I've gotten some new viewers or subscribers in the past couple weeks, so I might as well introduce myself correctly. My name is Alex. I'm a cool trainer, so yeah, hence the CoolTrainerAlex. Got a black and white battle here against a friend of mine, and he leads with a Darkrai, which kind of annoyed me. But I saw it coming because I saw his team beforehand because Nintendo decided to allow us to see teams. Anyway, so I switch into my Scarab, predicting a nasty plot, hoping to bullet punch him before he could sweep my entire team, but he sends in a Gliscor, sets up the Stealth Rocks, so I am now forced to U-turn out. Well, I'm not forced to, but I decided to U-turn out. Now, I've seen his team, and I know he has one Steel type. I also know he's probably predicting me to Surf or Draco Meteor or maybe Calm Mind, whatever. So, I'm going to hopefully predict correctly, which I do, and go for Thunderbolt, and do just under half damage to his one Steel type on the team. And what I'm going for here is take out his Metagross and then just Draco Meteor the shit out of everything. But he makes a really good play, tricks my Rotom, a Iron Ball, which makes me 1, slow as hell, and 2, I lose my Levitate, so he can now Earthquake me, super effective, and I live at 46. I was pretty confident that I'd live, so I just wanted to get the Will-O-Wisp off. But, yeah, what I just said. Okay, so here I guess you could say I make a good play. I go into a Tori basically because I figure I can try and just get a Leech Seed off on something, and he can't really hurt me now that he's burned. He explodes. I get to save my Rotom for Death Fodder later, and he also does no damage to me after leftovers, so it's about even, and at this point he's going to go into Darkrai again. Now I know he can't put me to sleep, and I'm pretty sure a Focus Plus won't kill me in one hit. So I just go for Gyro Ball, and I expected it to do more than it's about to do, but I guess the Choice Scarf kind of increased my speed. I don't know. I thought it should have done more, but it didn't. So at this point, I expect him to go for Dark Pulse because it's Stab, and then he could, you know, Focus Blast the switch if need be. But at this point, I'm assuming he's predicting me to Bullet Punch with the Banded Scizor. Not going to go for that just yet because I know he has Manaphy and some other Pokemon on his team. So I go for the U-turn again, predicting the switch. He goes into Gliscor, things are looking good, and now I'm at that stage I wanted to be earlier where I can Draco Meteor anything with Specs, Latios, yes, and it will take them out. So Draco Meteor, he has to leave, well, he doesn't have to, but he chooses to leave Gliscor in. That will take it out, obviously. And now he's going to send in one of 2 Pokemon that will annoy the hell out of me. He sends in Shaman S, and I don't have my Stealth Rocks up, so that's really going to hurt my, what's it called? My, my chance of taking him out. Fortunately for me, he does have the Life Orb, so he's going to be wearing himself down if he continues to attack me. The Air Slash makes me flinch, of course, with Serene Grace. If I'd had leftovers, I might have been able to survive another one, but because I got that Choice Scarf, I won't be doing that. Now here, I have my own little mental game going on. For those of you who can follow me on this, listen up. So, obviously my Rotom can't touch him, and he knows that. So I go for the, send him in to die, just to get the Life Orb damage, so that now he thinks I'm going to go for the Bullet Punch, because I just lowered his health, and now he might be low enough to take him out. I'm actually going to U-turn instead of Bullet Punching, and the trick, or whatever you want to call it, works, but he switches into Ditto, and Ditto's new Dream World ability is Eccentric, which basically makes it change on the spot, and people carry Choice Scarf, whatever, Pokemon. So basically, if you send in a Ditto, you have a faster, exact same Pokemon as your opponent. So I'm thinking Ditto's going to be looking possibly Uber at this point. But anyway, Scizor's in. The Bullet Punch doesn't do too much because he's Scarfed, but I do predict the switch to Shaman, which is why I went for the Payback, hoping to get it, you know, on the switch, do twice as much damage. Switches into Manaphy on the Drain Punch, does a little bit more than half, or a little less than half, sorry. And at this point, I believe I'm just going to stay in and go for another Drain Punch. Should have predicted the switch to this Pokemon known as Shaman S, but I didn't. So at this point I'm at full HP, and I'm going to send in Lead Zeus, hoping that he'll go for an air slash, because then I'll do two things. One, it won't kill me, and two, it'll require him to take me out with 2 life orb damages. Or it'll take him 2 hits to take me out, so it'll be double the life orb. I hoped that he would take me out, but he doesn't. He switches into his Darkrai again, and at this point, I can't really do anything. Just gonna have to let him finish me off with a Focus Blast. I assume he predicted Scizor again, or maybe even Rabution, whatever you want to call it. So I'm now going to send in my Rabution, the big strong guy. Go for Mach Punch, hoping it'll kill. It doesn't, and he's going to now put me to sleep. Or not! Yeah! Okay, so mine is like really fast and really nimble, and he just dodged a sleeping move from one of the fastest Pokemon in the game. What? Or you can call it hacks. One of the two. So I avoid the Dark Void, finish him off with a second Mach Punch. At this point, I should have switched to Scizor. I was just trying to think of who would be more useful. And, yeah. I should have switched to Scizor to take the life orb down. I don't know what I was doing. I guess I kind of hoped Mach Punch would take him out. So he has 2 Pokemon left, and I have 2 Pokemon left. He has Scarab and Ditto. So at this point, I know he's got a faster Scizor. I'm afraid of him U-turning, so I don't switch into the Pokemon known as Latios, right? So I just go for Bullet Punch, hoping to do enough damage, but it really won't be enough damage. Long story short, I'm going to send in my Latios, take out his Manaphy, and then he's going to send back in his Ditto, which will be a faster Latios. Basically, the fact that my Pokemon is so fast countered myself, if that makes sense. So Ditto is definitely going to be a problem to some teams. I mean, if you have someone that sets up, you can send in a Ditto, and you get the setup bonus. Just, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go to Cerebi, look it up. Ditto's going to be strong in this generation. That's all I'm saying. Comment, like, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, don't thumb it down. That's just a douche move. Just tell me why you didn't like it in the comments, and I will make it up to you. I'll send you a Christmas card.